Alright, I think we're just waiting on Magnum now. And they go and port into Sophie's house for a parse.
The parse! The parse! This doesn't look like Sophie's house.
Are you in the right palace?
I don't think so. So many people have the Princely Dawnley Palace.
Right?
I love the Princely Dawnley Palace though, it's really nice.
Alright, so we are on for tonight.
Just while we're waiting for everybody to port in, just a quick recap. I mean, the first 3 boss fights are exactly the same, so as long as you remember which groups you're in, we should be fine. The melee will always be middle, so don't get confused by that. Make sure you don't aggro the mobs, or else it's on you to not die. Left and right will swap for the second set of pads. But for the second boss fight, keep the original arrangement. So when we spread, Asian's group go left and Azur's group go right. And again, melee, you can just stay around the middle. The only thing we really need to be aware of is for the final boss fight. Make sure you know where you're standing. Look at that diagram I posted if you haven't already. We'll have 2 melee each stack on the boss on either side, and then in between the 2 of them will be Asian, and he'll hold the axes and the Atros right there. Azur, you're healing Asian, so, and the melee group, and then Kano, you'll be focusing on the range damage dealers. And then yeah, hopefully you guys looked over the mechanics, but if not, for hard mode, the stuff that changes is you have to block meteors when they hit you. And especially for the melee group, the Atros, when they get to execute, will start doing AoE damage to everyone, so once they hit that point, just like focus all your damage on them. And then during the actual execute of the boss, she gains HP for every staff slam she does, so it's a little harder.
What about pets on this run?
Say that again?
What about pets on this run?
Like the group assignments for pads? Or
like the bear?
Oh, pets! You mean pets, pets.
Pets, yeah.
Pets are not allowed.
Yeah, so for the final boss fight, use a non-pet build.
Okay.
You're fine up until the mage fight. So just, if you're on a pet sork or whatever, just swap to a non-pet build. So I don't think EG responded. He's still not online, right? I don't see him.
He
Asian, has he messaged you or anything?
Nope, he's online on Discord, so...
Yeah, I saw that, but he didn't respond when I pinged him. I'm just gonna invite Sophie then.
She's on her healer.
Yeah.
Just tell her to be on her DPS.
She's like, God damn it.
She's probably watching somebody's stream.
So yeah, we'll wait for her before we start the parse. Does anyone have questions, by the way? I guess the only thing you guys may have not have done before is the final boss fight on hard mode. I assume everyone's cleared AA on vet at least.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So just so we don't waste time for Valerial, I've already assigned the.
Yeah. So for no pets on the last fight, it's that way we don't end up spreading chain lightning. So pets do count as a entity in terms of spreading chain lightning. So chain lightning will basically spread to the person targeted up to 4 people. It's basically it hits the closest person to you within 5 meters. So if there's like 5 people kind of in this 5-meter radius-ish, like, you know, it's kind of like a little chain, so to speak. The 5th person will usually always die because it gets stronger with each hit. So normally the 4th and 5th hit can be one-shots. 5th is always a one-shot. 4th one is, depending on your health and your resistances, can be a one-shot. So pets will count for that. So if you have, let's say you have a bear and 2 scamps, and then you have 2 melee DPS, that's 5 people. So the 5th person in that stack will die. So that's why we don't have any pets in vAA hard mode. That being said, you are able to run at most 1 pet, 1 melee pet, so either the familiar or the bear. If you're a pet sort, you can run the matriarch, because that fights at range, so it's not stacked up with the melee. It's really the melee group that you have to be concerned about there in terms of chain lightning. So you could potentially run the bear or 1 scamp, one or the other, in against the mage. That being said, it does require a lot of coordination, and I personally don't recommend doing it unless you really know what you're doing and you're a group that really has the fight down pat. So that's why we don't have any pets, to avoid spreading chain lightning and killing people.
And yeah, we won't loot until the end, of course. So don't take any of those heavy sacks.
Was Magnum supposed to be?
Oh, what position?
Melee?
He was supposed to be a ranged DD, I think.
Oh.
I think. Yes, yeah, he was ranged. Alright, so
Oh fuck.
what?
Let's see my other character and get some gear.
Okay. So while you're swapping, what positions do I have? Where am I supposed to? Okay, so you will be right group for the first set of pads, right split for the second boss, and then left group for the second set of pads.
It's
and then
purpose,
you will be...
just letting you know, it's a lot easier just to keep everybody in the same group and just always have tank on the right side, because
should I just do that? That'd be easier on the first part to have tank on the left side for the first set of pads.
it's honestly, if you die on that side, you should, I mean, it sounds mean, but you should get good. You should not be dying on those
just make it easier then. Asian swap with Sophie then. Sophie always go left. Asian go right.
Okay.
We'll keep the same splits for all the throughout the entire fight. Let me know when you're back on, so I'll send you an invite. Here, I'll post the splits. Hopefully this doesn't mess up the formatting. Oh my god, it's atrocious. One, two, three.
Music's a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Alright, it's a little bit more appropriate music level there.
Oh yes, and don't fall off the edge. If you fall off the edge on the final boss fight, we're gonna reset and start from the beginning. Oh, there you go. You're on your right tune, right?
Yeah. Script.
Sorry for the late start, guys. Our 12th person ended up being late.
Sophie, why aren't you in your own house?
And then
This is
so
my
we
house.
just had to wait for
Oh,
Sophie
is that your
to
parsing house?
log on to the right
Yes.
tune and end up
Oh, I have the
and
same
get
house.
out,
for-
get it
Very
here for the
small.
parse. So for
Are we
those
doing a parse?
Yeah.
at this
Oh.
point we might
Parse.
we might as well not because we're already 8 minutes late.
Yeah, please. Might be better to just go.
Okay, fine.
Sorry.
We can show off our deeps another day.
Play Magnum, not me.
Right, I'm putting it. Oh. I'm glad someone noticed.
I think Sophie can port in.
Normal AA hard mode progression. I can't port in, I don't have it on.
Oh, it says I was in
What?
combat. You don't have it unlocked on that thing? That's what you said? Alright, I'm porting in now.
I think.
We're on vet right now. I think I switched it to vet.
It's bad.
Okay.
It's bad. I want to do a part.
What the hell? Oh my god, sauce, please. That was the weirdest crash I've ever seen. It was like a picture of the mage,
Fine.
and then it crashed.
Rip.
She clam slapjacks.
But it was like kind of like faded on top of the interior of the archives. It looked really weird. It looked like there was a ghost of the mage in the archives and then it crashed on me. Alright, well if someone else is in there, go ahead and port in.
So it does seem like the chat windows, like the chat's kind of small. Unfortunately, I'm playing around with the chat box, trying to make it work. Since I'm also streaming to
Hopefully
both Twitch
Twitch is
and
straight in,
YouTube,
so-
it's actually showing both chats, so there might be a little bit like weirdness going on in terms of like conversational.
Did you say I was
orders.
right or left?
So yeah.
You're now.
Oh, I'll figure this out at some point. Eventually, when I move completely over to Twitch,
it
it'll
should be in the
just be
group
Twitch
chat.
chat. But for right
I
now,
don't
it's
know.
both
I think
YouTube
you're in
and
the
Twitch
group
chat kind of
Yeah,
combined.
maybe not.
I did make the
purpose.
chat text a
I'm
little bit larger,
lazy.
but I also think that
Okay,
ended
fine,
up
I'll
wiping
put
all
it.
the chat. So we'll see how it all plays out.
You were left. Pretty sure you were left, yeah.
So I am
Oh, I should post it for my own sake because I don't have it.
D.
I should put on Rapidos.
Alright. Stack on the door, but do not go in once. Am I the only one not here?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So once everyone's stacked and Asian says rapids, we can go.
Wait, are you here yet? Can't see. I can't tell. Okay. Wait, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, yep.
Rapids on 3, 2, 1. Please don't go in until you hear rapids 3, 2, 1.
Gonna have to reset
I'm just
things.
running
Come on.
fast.
Yo, if this was mechanically challenged, they might have actually reset. Legit.
You can keep overcharging Goop, just if you have Call Lightning, hit that out. Asian will do rapid again for this next part. And then left or right on the Atros.
I don't know. I always go left to right. Rapids out?
That's what I said, right? Left or right?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't think it really matters. I got caught in bugs, nobody saw that. Rapids are up.
Okay. Run through the door. Just hover around the left side once everyone's through will pull.
Sophie should spawn the Atro. We're going for real speed runs. Rats.
I should what?
Basically, you run past everything and make the Atro spawn.
Why me?
I don't know, because you're
I
fast.
still think do that. Well, we can lose.
Yeah, you're a Nightblade. You're a Nightblade, that's why.
So was everyone else.
Oh, that's true. Holy crap, we have a lot of Nightblades.
That's good. We can have a lot of stabby stabs. Execute. Everyone's running 3 Bloodthirsty, right? Execute should be a joke.
Hey, can I be honest? None of my DPS are running Bloodthirsty.
Oh my god. That's because you use all your transits on tanks.
Suppose all I do is tank. Rapids are
Alright, let's
there,
go.
not out. Good. Now Rapids are.
We're gonna go straight in the bowl. Asian will count us down when he's ready, and we'll go
Are we
straight.
gonna stay by the south one or stay in the middle?
Just keep in the middle. and not
Always
pull it
stay
out.
in the south one. It's true speedrun strats.
That's true. Try to be like MC and try to farm
Unless you
RNG.
get
Going.
terrible RNG.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
God damn it, I didn't take that. Block. So, pads. I'm gonna assume you guys know how to block, so I'm not gonna bother calling that out.
I actually unbound my block key.
Rip.
Real tanks just eat it with their face.
Right?
My horn, 3, 2, 1. Pads.
Pads. Whoa, I did not see that one.
Yeah, that one seemed like a little bit late.
Hi, Daddy Group.
It also didn't give me the colors.
Thank you.
While I appreciate the major berserk, I actually can't use it, so...
Pads again.
Stupid RNG.
Right? I think it should be suckers.
I'm DPSing. Watch. DPS, DPS, DPS.
Come on, give me a left one or a back one for once.
At least they're not
Right.
north.
That's true. Alright, I should hear a lot of stabby stabs now.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, all the bloodthirsty. Alright, left. Alright, go to your groups and then we'll go up. Make sure you sneak in the middle.
Why are you here? Are you like the first mages seeking power? Mortals are such fools.
Wrong player.
drop a Nova. I love it when the Menders heal themselves or heal you each other.
Right stuff.
Alright. Right's done. Left's done. Or left. I don't like directions. Alright, pick a pad. Let's go. Don't fall off the edge. Again, only leave the pad if you
I can't
have
use
call. Lightning. Don't leave if you have full charge. Oh, there's the
3, 2, 1.
We're not going to jump across, so just make sure you grab a pad and roll go down at the same time. Overcharge it.
I'm just going to give you a word of warning, Callum, that we are doing 1 tank. Normally you would be doing 2 tanks for hard mode progression. So that's just the thing you just want to keep in mind.
This will be the same as Drew.
1, 2, 3, go.
This Atronach gives way to no one.
Somebody has a horn. Please use it.
Yeah. Alright, remember spread's gonna happen after this.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Splits.
Wow, I just got
I saw that, Sophie.
the other side. Fuck.
There you go. Azure your horn when you have it up.
Block, block, block.
My horn?
Spread again. Oh my god, I can't block and leave Ellie weapon. What is this?
Blocking. Why are you blocking for?
When I get hit by those rocks.
Don't make me.
Why are you turning?
Trying to get that nullifier back. My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, spread again. Can know your horn. I can stab you, stab and block at the same time now. Alright, just burn. We should have to spread.
Famous last words.
Before we all wipe. Oh. Alright, let's go up.
Easy peasy.
Good parse.
Finally. Damn thing.
Yeah, I spent like 10 seconds trying to weave Ellie weapon and then realized you actually need the light attack.
Just bashing.
Yeah, I haven't been in here on a ranged toon in a while. It's like the one time I can play melee.
Oh, it's done. Oh, no, not. Now we are.
Alright, and the left is done. Hit it when they port up here. Alright. This is your chance to look at the Discord diagram and figure out which pillar you are for Valerio. Alright, let's go. Asian, once you see everyone certain, just pull.
Everything warps in my presence.
Wait, I'm number 2. I can't. That thing is too small to see which one it's.
So 2 is the mushroom pillar, I think. If
Begone from
I
this
remember correctly.
realm.
Yeah.
Don't we usually leave mushroom?
No,
We're leaving exit.
We leave exit alive.
Because exit is on the first round. So.
Going.
Nice.
I expect 70k parses from everyone.
My horn.
My horn?
What?
Oh shit.
Someone go res PJ.
Please call out your horn. Count down. Count down your horns.
Alright, first splits.
Can you?
He's up.
One of the pillars still needs love, guys. Pillar 1. Nice shot.
Sorry, I was on that one. I was resing him.
No worries. Kano, your horn.
My horn. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, second splits.
Bye.
Rip whoever that was.
Alright, hopefully they didn't DC in game. Azar, your horn. Yeah, you're back. Ideally, we should only have one more splits. Look at the how ballsy am I feeling?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Alright.
You're not gonna make it.
Kill your ads.
My horn. 3, 2, 1.
Nice shot. Oh, we don't need to kill the exit pillar. We do not need to get that one.
I think I went to the wrong one.
Kano, your horn. And Azra, if we get to it, just use your horn when it's up. Such satisfying noise. Wish I missed. Right. We're gonna go into the 2 ad pulls straight into the final boss.
If healers are not running Blood Altar, someone should be running Blood Altar, please, because I can't put it down. Not in this particular
one of the healers
configuration.
I have it. I can put it down.
Perfect. Scrippy and Baba, you're stacking, and PJ and Nocturnal, you guys are stacking. Oh, who got to smash the balls?
Give me 1 second. I just have to put on a couple of skills here.
Alright, yeah, take this time to just quickly look at your positioning.
So the what?
Scrippy and I, left or right.
So 1 is tank rock-ish, if that makes sense. So use that as your guidance. So Kano's going to be in front of tank rock, and then everyone else you'll be based off of that positioning. Oh, and Sophie, you will be at position D.
Range, don't forget to save your Destro ultis for mini mages. And if you can, try and aim them so that they hit the mini mage and the actual mage.
Make sure we kill the Atros the second they start enraging. Try to get your Atros down. Right, focus that Atro with less health.
Please stack up. Nobody should be on the outer ranges except the healers. Healers, please make sure to use your horns on the cooldown. Atro on start at tank rock. My horn 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, target him.
My way?
Overcharger in the middle still.
Atro, tank rock.
Focus that Atro. I'm getting the runs and get focus the overcharger by tank rock. Okay, now get the one in the middle.
Kill Atros first. I don't want to have to deal with 3 Atros.
So we can go on the other side of Azra. Yeah, perfect. Focus those Atros.
My horn 3, 2, 1.
Magicka DPS if you can shield up and detonate some of the mines. Very helpful.
Atro. Reminder for whoever healer is using Blood Altar, please put it down every however many seconds it is. I am not seeing the synergy, so it's not down.
See it?
Might not be damaged enough to
Might
see
not
it.
be close enough for me, but... There you go.
Mini mage. Healers, make sure you Ellie drain the mini mage too.
You don't have to focus the Atros until they're next to you, and then you can focus it.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Look on that Atro. Mini mage is down. Kill the
Atro.
Atro.
More in 3, 2, 1.
Mini mage in the middle. Melee, just drop your dots, range, focus it.
Atro. Shards on tank. Thank you.
Azure, your horn.
My horn. Purpose, can you detonate that mine?
Yes.
Mini mage on my location.
Atro.
Kill that Atro.
Tamer has to shift to the left.
Okay.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Red Sky, move a little bit towards me.
Atro.
Rezzing.
Mini mage by
Mini
tank rock.
mage.
Rezzing your dizzies. Come on, buddy. We got this.
Make sure if you're on the far side range, focus that reflection.
I have 2 Atros, you guys need to focus those Atros down.
My horn?
Yep, go
Mini
ahead.
mage,
Go ahead.
Mini mage by left of tank rock.
Atro.
We have 3 Atros. Focus the first 2.
Healer down.
Someone have the res on the healer. Range, you need more DPS on that mini mage.
Horn, 3, 2, 1.
Mini mages, there's 2. They're right beside each other. Drop your Destros.
Tamer shifting.
Tanner, your horn.
All the range should be focusing those mini mages.
You can move range, you don't have to stay in your positions. You can swing around the circle as much as you need to. Shard on tank. Shard on tank.
Get the reses, guys. DPS.
Are we getting an Atro ready to go?
Atro.
Another mini mage right where the other ones were.
Guys, we need to get the reses up.
Working.
Tank's gonna go down. Tank's gonna go down. I need to stand. My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Healer down.
Atro.
We got mini mage back here at tank rock.
Focus that Atro.
It's gonna be a wipe.
Yeah, so ranged,
Good
you
on
don't
it.
need to stay in exactly in your spot. Like if there's a mini mage up and you need to go around the side or whatever, then do that.
Yeah, I think our main issues were focusing those Atros because we had 2 and even 3 up at one point, and then just navigating to kill the mini mages.
Right. Melee DPS, make sure you're catching the Atros in your Endless Hail, in your Caltrops. It's in the strategies, so don't be placing them right on the mage if it means you will not be hitting the Atros. We need all the DPS we can on those Atros, because I can tell you right now, if we have 3, it's not going to be a good time.
Alright, whenever you're ready, Asian.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Whoever has the Olo, try and spread it around so the range can get it too.
Okay. My horn?
Focus Atro. Kino, your horn.
My armory has a mind of its own.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Focus Atro. Red Sky, if you could pop that mine next to you. Mini mage over by gamer.
Make sure we always have Ellie drain up on the mage.
Focus Atro. Focus Atro.
Reflection by Red Sky.
My horn, 3, 2, 1. Make sure we're getting that res. Melee, you should also be resing. Don't feel like this is just a parse fight.
My horn?
Range, you need a little bit more DPS on the mini mage. It's almost down. Okay. Help out with the Atros now. Mini mage in the middle.
Atro. Let's get those reses. Horn, 3, 2, 1.
Mini mage by gamer.
DPS, do not be walking through the center to get to the mini mages. We run around the outside of the ring.
Kenny, could you drop your horn? And as you drop your horn when you have it.
Atro.
My horn?
Mini
Atro.
mage.
Atro first.
You can get that mini mage and the actual mage in your Destro ulti.
Get res.
Have to wait out this one. If you could pop that mine.
Atro. My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Someone grab Scripty.
Reflection in the middle.
Yep, I got him.
Scrippy's a girl.
Can you use
I
the
got
one
them. Them. I got them. Them. There's pronouns.
Them, these, and those. My horn coming up in a second here.
Get these Atros. You don't want a third.
Alright, melee, just focus those Atros, single target them. Right. You can go back to creep.
Mage left of tank rock.
Atro.
My horn?
My horn. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, Axis.
Focus that Atro that's low.
Resing.
New mini mage.
Mage.
Resing again. Alright, we got this.
Ranged, make sure you're on the mini mage.
Healer down.
Atro. Okay, let's make sure you're throwing a lot of balls at me because this is very resource intensive.
Reflection's almost done. Finish that.
Another one up by mini mage.
My horn resources.
Need DPS on the Atros. There's still right now.
My horn?
We have 3 Atros out. If you have Destro, use them now. Atro. Just focus that Atro.
Got him.
Oh,
Second Atro.
healer down.
Got him.
And reflection down.
Healer down, tank down. There you go.
I'll res on
Mini
Hanoi.
mage by left of tank rock.
So if you can
Want
get the
the
red one.
resources? Atro.
Where is she?
Oh, no, something.
Atro. Atro.
Got it.
I know it's chaotic, but you guys gotta focus. Get that weak mini mage first. 2 melee people who are closest, please help out.
Yeah, melee, drop your dots on the
We don't have the DPS apparently, so we need to help out a little bit here.
Oh man.
Okay, one mini mage is down.
Atro, focus the Atro.
No, it's alright.
Give me a wipe.
Hello to whoever joined. Was the main issue there that we just had too many ads
Too many
on that
deaths was the #1 thing. So I don't know what people are dying to, but every time you die, make sure to check your death recap. It's the best way to improve as a DPS, as a tank, as a healer, as a raider in general. Understanding what you died from and understanding how to avoid it the next time it happens. So for instance, when I'm looking at my rip filter, I'm seeing a lot of consume life, which is the mini mage. So the mini mage was up for too long. I see some conjured mines, which is the mines, so people are stepping into them either without a shield or getting knocked back into them, so make sure you are preempting where the mage spawns, because that will knock you back. From there I see a few meteors, so just make sure you're blocking the meteors when they come down, but it seems to be mostly the mini mages and the mines are killing people.
Melee, if you have Blade Cloak, make sure you have that up, and Vigor really helps. I know a little bit of a DPS loss, but very helpful. Like,
Okay. I think everybody's back. Gamer, are you back? Yes, okay. Asian, kind of stuff.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
My horn?
And,
Yeah,
melee.
range. Make sure you're saving your Destro ultis for those mini mages.
Melee, if there are 2 mini mages out, you will have to shift your dots onto the mini mage closest to you. Adro. My horn, 3, 2, 1.
My armory has a mind of its own.
My horn?
Adro.
Mini mage. Range, you can get both the Adro and the mage in your distros. Adro's an execute.
Got the Adro.
That mini mage went down really fast. That was good.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, mini mage in the same spot. Careful of the black hole.
My horn?
Good job on the mini mages, guys.
Adro.
Mini mage
Mage
partial.
on boss.
Can I use your horn?
My horn, 3, 2, 1. Adro.
Mini mage left of tank round.
I cannot control my creations.
My horn?
Got the Adro.
Mini mage, same spot as the other one.
Gamer, do you have the red
resources. Need resources.
Can I use your horn?
Mini mage on mage.
Range, drop your justice. As we use your horn.
Resources.
Make sure Alley Drain is on the mage.
Warren?
Atro.
Reflection by Sylvie.
Atro. One resources.
Kano, use your horn one step. Reflection on me.
Got Atro first.
Get this reflection down. Atro. Right. You need to make sure no one's dead into execute.
Use your shields, people. Mini mage left of tank rock.
My horn?
One resources. This
Finish
Atro
that
down.
mini mage.
Mini mage is down. Get Scrippy up.
Just get that res ASAP.
Atro first.
Just got up. Got him.
Got res.
One more reflection. Near the middle.
Healer down.
I have the res. Give tank resources and drop.
Resources.
Atro?
Resources.
Ooh, healer down.
Someone have that res?
Got it. Got it.
I have no idea. I still need resources.
I got the mage.
I'm on.
Asian, just use your horn if you can.
Get that Atro. Get that Atro. Get the Atro now. Get the Atro now.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Kill the Atro.
You have to get that intro down. Ooh, yeah,
It's fine. Healers heal us.
if you ever Nova, save it for that.
Don't.
Ezra.
No, there's Nova. We use horn. We need the extra health more than we need the.
Use horn.
I can use storm.
Got it.
Gotta be.
Probably reach
Purpose,
Scrippy.
come back. You're gonna die.
Try to get some.
Get the Atro.
Get the Atro.
Then I can get the reses. You guys might be too far out.
Yeah, it's okay.
6 million health. Can you use your horn? Second it's up.
Got it.
Azar, wait 10 seconds after and then use yours. Actually, we should get permission for that.
Yeah.
Whew.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
Raise my horn, King
It
of
was a
Vale.
much cleaner pull until execute.
Yeah, that was just due to some deaths, I think, but the majority of that pull was a lot better.
Yeah, that was a much cleaner pull.
Been some time.
Not long enough.
So yeah, 4 axes is when things get really chaotic. Because that's when I might start losing them, because they are everything just starts to kind of blend together at that point. And just like, I can poke it, I'm poking it.
Yeah, you're just poking random things.
That was really good. We actually broke 100k still, even though it was 3 pulls on that final boss, so
Yeah.
that should stick.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna stick. I think it's like 92 or 93 is what normally you need, so that'll stick.
Whose first hard mode was that? Is that anyone's?
That was my first hard mode in
That
here.
was first.
Nice.
Nice job, guys.
Congrats, guys.
Just note that not all hard mode are gonna be like that. Usually we have 2 tanks, but I was feeling ballsy tonight.
That actually took less than an hour, so
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
I need to go eat dinner.
Food's for the week.
Dinner.
Food is for the week.
Can you see if you can get a fill for?
Okay, I'll see. Cult is in Cloud Rest.
You can get Amisario, maybe.
Is he on?
He's online, yeah. You can ask him if he wants to tank, and I can DPS, but that doesn't fix the problem.
We could just run 2 tanks, probably.
We could.
Unless Emissarial thinks he can
Yeah.
solo tank.
I'm just thinking like rotating people through so you get more stuff.
Alright, I can ask Emissarial if he wants to.
I can stay if no one else can, but I'm just like really hungry right now.
Oh my god, Andrew, I hate that word. Freaking moist. It's such a dirty, dirty word. But yeah, that's how you solo tank via a hard mode. It's really chaotic, it's really stressful, and you're usually like begging for resources. Unless you're really, really good. Like Inigo or something.
God damn it, why is everybody in AA or Cloud Rest?
Because they're doing this, right?
Respond to me, Emissarial. And you can take this chance to like repair gear or whatever if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like take a couple minutes to sell some stuff after we do the gear run here.
Oh yeah, loot. Go back through and loot stuff. If you didn't.
It's
Forget
gonna
about that.
take a little bit.
I'll try to find.
Oh my god, Andrew, I'm just thinking of the oh god, I'm blanking on the dude's name. The guy who makes the Skyrim videos.
I did.
God, I'm blanking on the name. Gamer Poop. Gamer Poop. Moist Howlets from Gamer Poop.
Aw, since he's just doing writs and then he has IRL stuff to do.
Rip.
So up to you, Sophie. If you like are hungry, like no worries. We got a score that will stick, so if you really need to go get food, no worries. We can call it here.
What are you gonna do after this?
As in, like if you go get dinner, I'm probably just gonna call it.
No, like what trial are we?
Oh, we were just gonna run this again for second score.
Yeah, that.
You guys are welcome to switch to a tune as long as it's Raider cleared and we still have 4 melee.
I'll just rerun it with this tune.
Okay. So if there's a melee that wants to go ranged, you can swap this for ranged. But you have about 5 minutes to decide.
Andrew, do you even have a tank? I thought you were just like healers.
Wants it.
Cool. I don't even know why I bothered to loot the chests in here anymore.
For fun. For jewelry, for decon.
True, and for the 5 Kuda. Said melee can swap to ranged as long as they find a range that's willing to swap to a melee. Scrippy, do you want to do come unarranged? Okay.
I'm using Vigor now. I wasn't using it before, so I was just dying. So I should be okay.
Okay, up to you. No, if you wanted to bring a
wants to
ranged team.
Yeah.
I think Red Sky said he could do melee, so
Oh yeah, I can swap to my Mag Blade then.
yeah, if you guys want to swap.
I'm gonna switch characters. But kind of changed.
But you sure you don't want to do it on your Sork or something?
Sork heal for us.
Is
Me?
Baba still here?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, do you want to switch to your Sork?
No, I can stay melee.
Okay.
My
Are you
bank
gonna
is
reset
full.
the answer? Right.
Rip.
Bullshit.
Alright, I'm gonna go take a bye. I'll be back.
Sure.
God damn it, Andrew.
Andrew.
He wants me to send the big profile pic to him.
Yeah, he does.
Probably so you can jerk it.
Whoa. Whoa.
there.
This stream is
Hey,
PG.
It was
PG.
PG.
I don't know.
ESO is rated M, so I'm gonna be rated M too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Damn it, I gotta go through because I missed one chest. Is it even worth it? What if it was a master chest? By the stack rock, was that a master or advanced? Whoever opened that one. I think Bob was the one who opened it, so.
I still don't understand why you buy all those dishes. It's like, how many plates can you have? There are better things to decorate your house with, Andrew. I promise.
Asian, do you still need a sturdy Eternal Repeat issue?
I think the one I have is sturdy already. Let me check.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna be wearing it anymore, but yeah. Yeah, you can decorate your house with Zelda pictures or like those little pop figurine people. Like I have one of Tomb Raider and Fallout and Adam Jensen from
Celery X.
Deus Ex. I'm just trying to move the mic closer because I'm just watching my levels and
Oh, no,
it's
you're
not
swapping.
really
Okay.
that loud sometimes.
And then
I'm thinking about
if you guys
getting
are
another
swapping
mic,
teams, just exit
but
from guild chat once you're
I
ready.
also feel bad about spending money because I
And I'm going to
have
reset
spent
the
money
instance.
a lot. I spent a lot of money today buying a bike and things for the bike, so I don't want to spend more if I can help it. Also, thanks for the follow latency challenged.
Alright, Sophie, there you are. What? Why can't I?
Wow,
invite
that is very kind of you to offer, Andrew. I'm going to have to decline.
How did Papa get group lead?
Because you DC'd.
When you
I
got
don't
kicked
know.
the first time, remember you crashed
Oh,
when logging in?
I
I
didn't
think that's when he
notice.
got it.
that makes sense. Alright, so whenever Baba gets back, he can send you an invite. I can't reset the instance either, so.
What are you sighing for now, Andrew?
If you're looking for the Bank of Mournhold, you've come to...
How do you not know the RuneScape music, Andrew? I am morbidly offended right now. This is the Varrock castle music when you get onto the castle grounds. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh yeah, boss monster. I also did well, I think it was a mostly pug run a couple of days ago. That was actually it was last night. I think I have it on my streams archive. But yeah. Suck it, Andrew. I am a big nerd. I love RuneScape.
Here, I'll give it to Asian.
Wait, what am I getting and why?
You're getting lead.
Oh. I am listing things on my guild store, so give me a sec. Okay, who am I inviting and why?
Sophie shows you can carry us.
Sophie and Scrippy. Sophie said no.
Oh,
Rude.
rip.
Rude.
If you're looking for the bank of
I mean, if you want to shower me with, gifts, Andrew,
Like
I
golden
will
shower?
not.
That's weird, Asian. That's
I will
weird.
not
You
say
just took it to a
no,
weird
but I'm
place.
going to have to say no because I would feel bad.
Moving on. Is everybody back?
I would feel bad, like having you shower me with gifts. I was talking with Andrew. He wants to shower me with gifts, and I'm like, I don't want it. Then I feel indebted to him. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not.
I was muted.
Wow.
Was he showering you with Fiesta ware?
He is not. I would have to decline the Fiesta ware because I already have more dishes that I know what to do with.
Who are you missing?
Me.
No, I thought you were. Oh, did you actually say no? Oh, I thought you were joking.
Yes.
No, she actually said no. I'm gonna have to start, like, change my nickname to Sophie Broke My Heart.
That's fine.
My god. She's ice cold.
Is the instant reset? Oh, it should be, if you want to port us in.
I mean, if everybody's out, if it's been like 5 minutes, I think it should have reset.
We'll go find out.
No, Andrew. It's more like 6 bowls and like 7 plates. Like, that's way more dishware than I would ever use. Like, I just need like 1 cereal bowl,
I don't
like,
think it reset.
like 2 mixing bowls, and like 2 plates. That's all I really need. Okay, I can reset it.
Yeah.
There we go. Oops. Do not want a copy message. I want to invite Sophie to group.
Oh, does anyone need anything from there, by the way? I don't know if people are still looking for stuff.
Oh my god, what's wrong with
What?
the thing? Thought I put my story in the bank, but it's fine. Just wear something else.
Can you wear Master Architect? Actually, wait, are you on a Sork now?
He's on a Sork.
Oh, well.
You can run
Sorky,
Netch.
quirky.
Run Netch!
Alright, port in once you're ready. I'm gonna do the exact same strat as last time, except I think Scrippy and Red Sky are swapping places for melee and range.
Sure.
Hello.
What?
Griever. Oh. Sky for positioning, but everything else stays the same.
Okay.
I forget if he was left or right. I think he was right.
Left.
You were left? Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
It was me.
Be careful.
Alright. Stack on door once you're here and we'll get started once everybody's here.
Andrew, join in like general chat and I'll pull you down. And don't tell Sophie.
Is it like 120 if you one pull everything?
I've seen... What did the Alpha pull on that one pull? Let me check what the Alpha did with that pug run. Leofa got a 145k.
For just one pulling everything? Was that a no death?
Yeah, that was like a no death speedrun hard mode. You know,
yeah.
typical EU shit.
Our goal is to just one pull everything.
Are we still doing hard mode, or are we just gonna say screw it and not do hard mode? Oh wait, hold on. Let me change skills back.
Sophie!
So sorry.
Is it Sophie's fault?
Is it ever not my fault?
Well, to be fair, she's the only reason we even are doing this run right now.
Yeah, jeez.
So it's your fault we're
Can't be
doing this run.
Wow.
Did you just fart in my general direction?
Yes.
Damn it.
Wow.
Am I gonna have to taunt you a second time?
Wow.
Me.
That violence was not condoned in this guild.
Do I use apprentice or thief for sword?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty
Thief.
sure it's still thief.
Yeah, it's
I'm thinking just because swords have lower spell damage on average. Which health bars are you talking about gaming, dude? The
really
the group or like mine?
Yeah.
My health bar.
You gotta be careful. Nava.
what?
Nothing.
I'm not gonna respond to that.
Phrasing, phrasing.
Wouldn't it be more like intonation, not phrasing?
I mean, it could be.
Andrew,
I mean, I'm not gonna
why
do
are
an
you not
example,
talking to
but-
us?
It could also be, you know, rate of breath. I mean, there's so many things doing it. I mean, you know,
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're not
Gaming
looting
dude,
again.
if you're
Somebody
talking
looting
about
this run.
the health bars for the group, that
Okay, I'm here.
is FTC. Talking about my health bars, that's Bandits UI's curved frames.
Count us down.
3, 2, 1, rapids.
I will not be responsible.
stupid pew.
Did you just say stupid pube?
Pew.
I heard
The
pube.
I ran into a pew.
Oh, crap.
Pew too.
PJ just crashed, it looks like.
Are you still in Discord, PJ? You might have like crash. We can just should we just reset?
I actually don't know if DC's count as attack or not. I want to say they do.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's back. No, we didn't get dog vitality. We're good.
That would be an asshole thing for Zos to do. Rapids are up.
Alright. Oh my god, we gained so many swords. We had so many night blades.
I like it. More synergies for my health rush. Rapids are up.
My magic will destroy you. It rages like
We can go straight into the full.
The learned one does not tolerate intruders.
He's got that right. He's gonna
contain
spawn
the
here.
damage I could
That's right.
cause. My loss of control blasted all that you see
My
into
sword.
terrible existence.
Right.
Why do you
Is your sword awesome?
Pull basically when you get down here.
Everyone's here. Let's go.
Okay, pray we just get back like 5 times in a row.
Haha! Victory.
Wow.
South, 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 stay.
Yeah,
My
just
horn,
stay
three,
back
two,
there.
one.
That had to be the best person I've ever seen.
Horn and 3. Oh, never mind. So I just
Now we're gonna get bridge every single time.
Stop it. You're not allowed to say such things.
Pads.
It's
Damn, I should have just used rearming for this fight. Oh, nice.
Celebration horn.
Synergy.
Don't take my Atro
Right.
synergy.
I didn't. That's the other one.
I think I did good.
Finally got an Atro synergy. Alright, we're gonna kill him before the next thing, or we're gonna just reset. I believe, I believe. Yes.
You can do it.
Why are you
Alright, 2 pads. We should
Are
only
you
have 2
like the
people that are
first
swapping.
mages seeking power? Mortals are such fools.
Uh-oh.
But, you guys poke stuff.
It'll... Oh.
Oh my god, Baba.
Hey, man. I was backing up. I was crouched and backing.
Did you fall off the edge?
No.
Okay.
I did not.
At least you got that going.
Hey,
Alright,
somebody
left is
team it.
done.
Heal it up.
Right's done.
It's done.
Alright, at least you somewhat redeemed yourself, Papa. You didn't fall off the edge.
I did not.
I'll give you that much.
Oh, you better give me more than that, son.
Oh my god. Alright, jump on up on it. There's 2 pads by me that are empty.
I saw someone coming down.
The learned one is kind not to kill you. You stand. These is our sacred grounds. The learned one does not wish you here.
Why do I know where that is?
As we use your horn in like 6 seconds. So now. Overcharge.
Horn 3-1.
Overcharger. Start saving your ults for the first boss, or the second boss. Let's go.
These creatures. Raise the
What's faster, pads or everyone jumps?
Jump
off.
Jumping is faster.
Can I not get on this pad until she goes?
Yeah, you can't get on the pad until,
Jumping.
yeah, that's why jumping is faster. It's basically tank pop rapid, everybody runs off the right side.
Remember, we don't have to split until the second goes. New splits for the two of you that swap the loop. Melee stay in the middle, and then whoever swap the range. Go with your side.
There's so many swords, though. Can't find a single time.
Alright, splits after this.
Throwing it at you.
I ain't getting it. It's not your fault. 1, 2, 2, 1.
Ah, joke's on you, Atro. I switched to funnel health. I'm like it.
What?
Alright, split again.
I think that wall of fire next to him is making me feel.
Come back in. Horn. Split.
Horn, 3, 2, 1.
Right, should be the final. Someone in this group that's getting both Major Slayer and Atro, and I'm jealous. Alright, Misha.
She's gonna notice at some point, Andrew.
Yeah, swap to a Master Architect for this one. Who's not on their pads? Right.
Okay, right's done.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't sound good. Don't die on me again, Baba.
No, it's just
Alright, we're good.
middle's
Left is
going.
done. Left is done, so you're good.
One of the things you're gonna have to keep in mind, gaming dude, is Bandits has two different types of bars. So the curved one that you're seeing here, and then they have a more traditional like bar version. And so using the curved one is going to take quite a bit of getting used to, because obviously it's in the center of your screen, not towards the bottom where you would normally see it. But I like Bandits because then I can kind of keep everything, my attention more or less focused on the center of my screen, rather than like having to look at other areas of the screen in order to get the information I need.
Kano do one like 12 seconds after, and then Asian will do the rest of that.
Even these, the tower's guardians. The celestial will shield.
And we'll go straight into the fight.
Repel you from this realm.
We're going.
Needed to survive.
Get ready for my sick flappy wing boots.
I knew a gal like that once.
Yeah.
Kano, your horn.
My thoughts exactly. It was the flappy wings bit.
Right.
No, 3, 2, 1.
I'm not saying it was a bad thing.
How many of us can you handle?
Bro, my DPS is already like 12k.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
Are you getting major slash?
PJ, why you always dying on Valarial? I'm just joking.
I still have no idea if it's Oblivion damage or if it's like actually mitigated by shit. Cause like it goes through your shields, but like if it was Oblivion damage, everybody's health would go down like the same amount. And I don't think it does.
It might just be damage that goes through shields, but it's still mitigated.
Maybe? I don't know.
Doesn't Nova mitigate it? Or does Nova mitigate?
I've always, back when I was in Shogunate, we would always throw down a Nova under the impression that it was mitigated, but I have no idea if it actually was or not.
Back to Valeria.
My horn.
Kano, use your horn. I think you're gonna have yours up.
Yep.
My horn. 3, 2, 1.
And we'll kill the next round before we execute. But Azor, use your horn one sec. Much less stabby stabs this time.
Ah!
I don't think he had a horn for that one.
It's up now.
That might be it. I think you need war horn to survive it.
Rep my parse.
Check out my sick. Oh. Check out my sick tank deeps.
Okay. What's your major slayer uptime? And how many atros did you steal?
I stole 0 atros, first of all. I am not that shitty of a tank. Or shitty of a person, I should say. Major slayer, major slayer, major.
I will break one of these orbs this time. Alright, there we go.
I stole 10 major slayer procs.
Wow.
Wow.
51% uptime.
Wow.
Oh, Asian. Come stand on your pad. There you go. Wow. 51% uptime on the Major Slayer.
That may or may not be why I had 12k deeps.
Alright.
We get a bear?
Sorry, not sorry.
Shit.
Alright, focus is overcharges first, please. this part is more chaotic than the mage fight because it's the overcharges.
3, 2, 1. I got a shit ton of stuff stacked.
Yeah, group death is 2 stuff, and that app is weapon making.
Patro.
And we'll go straight into the pole. So remember your positioning. Red Sky, you know who you're stacked on, right? I forget. Is it Brava?
Thank you for the subscription, Crom.
Yeah, it should be next to
No idea how those work.
Yeah, stack on wherever Brava is.
It's on the left. It's on the left as we came in.
Atro.
My horn?
There's also one of those shoppy things.
There's a shocky thing on me.
The overcharger by tank rock.
My horn?
No, we lost Red Sky. Alright, get this overcharger and then we can get the res. Oh, I can't get the res side.
I got the rest.
I got the overcharger.
Hey, let's kill those Atros.
Kill the Atros before we kill the imps. Don't kill the imps. Do not kill the imps. Okay. I don't want the mage to spawn until we're ready to go. Does someone have the res?
No, I got it. I'm just gonna
Kill the Atro. Mage is gonna come down.
Alright, let's do the same thing we just did, but cleaner.
Yeah. Oh man, if I knew that I would have showered.
Azure, do your horn in 3 seconds. So now?
Hey, Gakton spawn. Huzzah.
Oh, really?
That bug is back.
Easy mode.
Easy peasy. Atro?
Atro.
I'm gonna pop these 2 mines over here. See if the 3rd one's. Oh, we got one.
Yep. We got 1 axe.
My horn?
Get a mini mage over here.
Having only 1 axe makes it so much easier to stack the Atro right now.
Is there a mini mage?
No, not yet.
There it is. Oh no, that's 8.
No, I think it starts 75%.
Okay, that was 80.
Pretty sure it's. Oh no, you're right. It's 80. It's this one right there.
Yeah, there it is.
A horn, 3, 2, 1. Atro. Pop that mine behind you guys over here.
My horn?
Watch out for the mage.
Mini mage on me.
Good mage spawn.
I wonder
Do we
if-
still have 1 axe?
Yeah, we still only have 1 axe.
Okay, kill that first Atro, second one's up.
Oh, it'll die. It's gonna die right now.
I can't close the mini mage down.
Yeah, mini mage is down.
Horn in 3, 2, 1.
Asian, I think you're getting every single one of mine.
Horn, 3, 2, 1.
Slayer Frost.
I think I am
Mini mage by left of tank rock.
too. Atro.
Get that Atro.
Mage is up.
Mini mage. Oh, this one's farther in the back. Range. Focus it.
My horn?
Oh, healer down.
Down.
Yeah, make sure you're not running into the middle. Even if you're blowing your horn, just blow it where you normally
There's one I throw.
Yeah, I run in to clear that for you once in a while.
Get that Atro down. Get that Atro.
Atro guy.
Why is it not going down?
Guys, you should be focusing the Atros over the mini mages. Mini mages, it's fine, but the Atros are what's gonna kill you, not the mini mages.
Second mini mage is up. How many more res? We need 2 more reses.
Yep.
If you're resing, finish the res. Otherwise, kill this one, that mini mage if you're range, and kill this
Got it.
Atro if you are melee. Also, you melee, you guys are stacked up too close to each other right now. You guys are spreading it to 4 hits. Back up a little bit. We have 3 Atros out. I need all the Destros in the center right now. My horn, 3 to 1.
I got a Destro.
They're gonna pop one right after another, so just keep on burning them.
Mini mage up?
So we can get my res over back.
Yeah.
Atro's ready to go.
Can I get the Stam closest to that mini mage to drop their dots on that?
We need a res on Abra. Oh, she's in the middle of the black hole. This could be if you can once. Not done. Get the res on Abra.
There's two mages stacked.
Get the Atro first.
Got him.
Melee, focus that Atro. Fuck the mage, go for it. No, not Atro. Get the mini mage. My horn, 3 to 1.
Oh, both of you.
Melee, get the mini mage.
We're down.
Alright, wipe it.
That's gonna be a wipe.
Yeah, so melee, you guys are a little bit too close to each other, so that's why we had that one healer go down. You guys should not be kissing the mage's ass cheeks. That's too close. So let me put down Ring of Preservation. You guys should be, if the mage is in the center of this circle here, I know you guys are kind of spread out right now, but if you come up to the north side, you'll see my Ring of Preservation here. The mage is in the center, you should be right at the edge of this circle here. And trust me, that is plenty enough space. That is 2.5 meters. That is close enough for all of your attacks to hit. So you can be quite a bit away from the mage. This entire radius is actually, yeah, it's 5 meters, so you should be able to hit everything.
Alright, on your collision.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
Go for this
first
one.
one.
The other thing too is if you see an Atro that is exploding, that takes precedent even if there's a mini mage up.
My armory has a mind of its own.
Still no access?
Yeah, we can get access. Mage take a while to spawn.
And detonate, if you're ranged, shield up and detonate some of the mines, especially the ones by the melee.
Hold on, 3, 2, 1.
Mini mage on my location.
Atro?
Focus the Atro.
My horn?
Melee, you should obviously move in if you see the black holes, but as soon as the black hole disappears, you guys should back out again. Get that 8
Guys, we're ready to go.
One out of the red.
1, 2, 2, 1. Melee, make sure you're try to catch the Storm Atros in your dots if you can.
Mini mage.
Atro, focus Atro. Focus Atro.
My horn?
Get a res. Resing.
I need resources.
Reflection on mage.
What are we all dying to? And out of resources.
Good.
What killed the
Lightning.
melee?
Yep, I'm resing right now. Gotcha.
There's one natural.
No, Asian's down.
Oh!
And down. It's gonna be away.
That was an axe.
I needed.
What killed the melee? Was it chain lightning or?
If melee are dying to chain lightning, be very, very aware of your positioning, because that is what's going to kill you.
Anyone think don't do the DPS stance on this fight? I've noticed a lot of people are running like back and forth and side to side as they're doing stuff. Only move if you actually need to move for mechanics. If not, just stand still and do whatever it is you're doing. Because if someone else has to move and you're dancing around, you're gonna get chain lightning. And for melee, I can't really tell, but it has to be positioning if you guys are dying to chain lightning. Other than that, I think we were still focusing the Atros. I didn't see too many Atro issues that full. I think, did something else kill anyone? Because I think that looked like it was mainly chain lightning.
Let me check rip filter real quick.
I know we were getting hit with it.
Meteor, consume life, black hole, consume life. So those are the deaths that I saw, so let's see, we'll kill everybody real quick. So we had one person go down to consume life, and then somebody went down to meteor, and then 10 seconds after that someone died to black hole. 15 seconds after that, consume life, and then 2 people died for meteor, and at that point it was pretty much going to be a wipe. Make sure you're blocking those meteors and shielding through them if you're magical, and having blade cloak if you're stem. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
My horn?
Can you hear your horn?
Atro.
Mini mage.
Check your death recap, whoever that was.
I got the rest.
My horn?
Check the mage in the center.
Good mage. Atro.
Horn 3, 2, 1. Pop the mines. There's too many mines out.
Reflection.
You know your horn.
Scoot in, scoot in, scoot in.
Up the Atro.
Oh, just gonna have the red one.
I think for res.
My horn?
Mage in the center.
Cannot stop my armory from growing.
Gamer, stay alive.
I'm alright. Just 3 of them right there in the corner.
Stam, please make sure your dots are hitting these Atros. They're not, because these are not dying as fast as they should be.
I got ulti. Got him.
Alright, kill that Atro that's low.
Reflection.
Mini mage is up.
Check your recap.
Slam. Axe slam 18k.
Nah, it might be because I was stuck because I was out of stamina. Healers, please make sure you're tossing orbs through the center. Because I thought this is very resource intensive on me.
Ezra, be careful with the chain.
My horn?
The healers send the shard basically every 10 seconds.
I need resources.
Kill that Atro that's slow. Kill that Atro. Range, get that mini mage in the back. Second one's up. Have to kill that first one.
Please do not use any other ultimates in match DPS except for Destro ults.
There is one natural.
Alright, get him. Trying to get him. Trying to get him. Got him. Need to get res.
There's 20 people down.
Get those reses. I need Stam.
Kano, use your ult.
What did you mean you weren't?
I got.
As use your ult.
Get that Atro. That Atro has been out the way way too long.
Oh god, that's also.
Stam single target that mini mage.
There's so many mages.
They're the one that's closest to the mage right now.
Alright, got him.
Get that atro. Range, get that atro.
Got the atro.
Move resources. Not on the cooldown.
Alright, I need res for...
Oh,
somebody's got it. Alright, good.
heal's down.
Can't throw. Yep, we'll get that.
Focus that atro.
Get that atro.
Get that second atro. On the right.
Let's feel like.
There's that second atro that got us.
Alright.
Are we calling it?
Yeah, we're gonna call it there because I know some people have to go, and it's
Thank you for
almost our time. But great job on the first run, and it's just I think it was a little bit of a DPS issue in terms of burning down those atros, making sure your dots were on them.
How long was I muted for?
A very long time.
Oh
Very
shit!
long time.
Because I was definitely talking.
Yep. So just everyone, the key takeaway points here for killing the atros fast is stam. You must make sure you're catching them in your cleave. I know I'm moving around a lot because it is one tank, which means I have to move around in order to make sure I'm getting all the axes and the atros that spawn. But please just try to catch them with hail and caltrops. And yeah, if they start exploding, you should be focusing them, not the mage, with your single target abilities. I say this a lot, but your DPS doesn't mean anything if it means everyone is dying, so please make sure you're doing those mechanics.
Make sure you guys go back through and get your loot.
And thank you guys for coming along.
Yeah, thanks for the runs, guys.
I personally don't find tanking that
Yeah,
boring.
our first score will stick, so we'll
just
get
because
weekly rewards from that.
I find tanking to be pretty enjoyable. It's quite varied. The newer trials are kind of less so, but overall I do enjoy tanking, and I just wish they put more challenges in for tanking, because right now there really aren't too many. Like solo tanking vAA hard mode, for instance, is one of those things that you do like when you get to that point where there's not really much else to progress in as a tank, so to speak.
And now Sophie can get food.
So
thanks for sticking around. Sophie.
I like tanking the most out of everything, out of the 3 different options, but I mean everybody's playstyle is different, everyone's preferences are different, obviously. And yes, boss monster, while instructions are a little bit easier to call out as tank, it's not because you are in a better position to see mechanics, it's just that as a tank you are generally going to be
all the
a lot more
at the beginning, all the chests are
you'll be in a position where you have to understand mechanics in order to be successful. So as a tank, it's easier to make the callouts because in order to be a successful tank, you have to know the mechanics, kind of thing.
You just running by.
So it's not a nature of being it. It's not a nature of your positioning as a tank. It's a nature of what it took to get to be a good tank, so to speak. The skills are very translatable there. So yeah, so this was a score run. We did 2 runs here, so we did 1.
Damn, if you can clear hard mode like as a speed run, you can make bank off of gold jewelry.
The
Just the
first run was also a hard mode run, and we got about 107k, so that score is going to stick. This run we didn't manage to finish just because we had a DPS that had to leave.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
so
man.
We're down
that
a person,
strat that we were chatting about earlier.
While it's possible to do 11-man BA in hard mode, as, you know, against the mage, I should say, it's not recommended to do so. Unless your DPS are really, really high. Just so you can meet the DPS checks in order to kill the Atronax and the mini mages. In terms of solo tanking VAS hard mode, that is actually not possible to do, just because of the nature of the fight itself. Taking Olms, Found, and Lothus all together is
100 runs.
Pretty much going to be a recipe for disaster.
I swear they took it
just
off
because of all the different mechanics that are happening. So there's no way you can be tank VAS hard mode solo.
For years and years and years of doing SO.
The only things you can
and
tank
then, like,
solo
within 2
would probably
months,
be
got 4 of them, and haven't seen one since.
You can probably do HRC hard mode solo if you were feeling particularly daring. It's probably I would probably say it's less of a challenge than vAA hard mode, just because you don't have to deal with as many ads that spawn. But it's definitely still a challenge to solo tank VHRC hard mode. VSO hard mode, you could also solo tank that. The most difficult part would probably be
that sounds great.
Manticora and Ozara.
Let's totally do
just
that.
Because Manticora, you have the downstage mechanic, but a lot of groups, with DPS so high right now, it's very easy to actually skip through it.
Yeah, thanks for coming along.
So that's actually not that big of an issue. It's more Ozara because you have to deal with the ads, so it's going to be making sure you're very survivable and just being able to tank all the ads on Ozara there. Then the other, like, vet trials, there's no way you can do them solo tank just because of the way mechanics work.
See ya, everybody.
See you later.
Bye, Baba.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, I can release a red and green CP kind of setup for tanks. Green CP, yeah, I can do one for tanks at some point. I do have to actually update that because I think I have to update it on my channel there. It's pretty much going to be very balanced overall. Green CPs are pretty much going to be identical across the board, except for maybe a few exceptions here and there. But red CPs will vary a little bit depending on the content that you're running and kind of what strats you're using. So, for example, I actually need to do 2 red CP distributions for Cloud Rest. One for if you're doing 2 off tanks and one for if you're doing 2 main tanks, because that's a difference there that you will have to adjust accordingly. So yeah, I can do that at some point. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. So that was actually my first time solo tanking vAA hard mode. I thought I'd do it for a challenge, just because it's one of the things that I've always wanted to do but never had a chance to do. So hope you guys enjoyed it and you guys kind of saw how challenging it was to kind of manage resources there. With good healers, you will need to, if you're solo tanking vAA hard mode, you are going to be a little bit reliant on your healers for resources if you are not an Argonian, if you are not an Imperial. So I'm a Dark Elf here, so I don't have quite as my max resources are a little bit higher, but I don't have any sort of sustain boost here. But so I was fairly reliant on my healers to give me my resources. So, you know, you saw me kind of telling the healers, make sure you're feeding me resources the whole time. You heard Purpose say every 10 seconds to go down to Shard. And that's just because when you get up to, you know, that kind of point where you have a lot of different ads coming up, it's a drain on your stamina. You saw several times I was stunned by the axes because I didn't have enough stamina to block it. So with higher DPS, it's not that big of an issue. It's because we didn't have quite as much DPS as, like, let's say Mayflower, for instance, that we had that many Storm Atros kind of there. With higher DPS, you're able to burn the Atros down a lot faster, so you won't have to deal with something like 2 Atros and 4 axes. You won't have to deal with that 1 Atro at a time. And trust me, that one atro difference does make a difference in sustain, just because you're reducing your overall stamina cost by about 400 or so per second. So yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this stream. So the next stream is going to be tomorrow night, right? Yeah, it's going to be tomorrow night. We're going to be doing Cloud Rest +1 again with Hellfire Dominion. Just going to farm out some Sororia and Reliquant for people. We got it down to about 28-27 minute pulls for the entire thing. So my goal is to drop it below 25 minutes if we can, and try to make sure that every pull we have at least 50% vitality. So I believe it's 18 or more vitality with each single pull. That way, when Cloud Rest becomes the weekly, Hellfire Dominion is in a position where we can go for the leaderboards, because leaderboards are going to be very competitive for Cloud Rest, I think. Very similar to how it is with Asylum right now, where in order to get on the weekly, pretty much have to do a clean +1 pull. So before I sign off here, just want to kind of address any sort of last minute comments you have here. So yes, for most progression groups who are progressing through vHoff, the 2nd boss and the 4th boss, Pinnacle Factotum and the Refabrication Committee respectively, that's normally where people get stuck. The Pinnacle Factotum, mainly because of it's a learning curve for the tank, to kind of hit all of the different Simulacra blasts, and also for the off tank to kind of get used to the Centurions. And then the 4th boss, Refabrication Committee, is mainly because of all the mechanics that are happening, including the stun mechanic. And if you're not able to do stun mechanic, then the fight becomes very, very difficult. Hellfire Dominion has been stuck on Refab Committee for quite a while, and vHoff is my least favorite trial in the game to raid lead, because at least for me personally, I've kind of ground out this content and mastered it to the best of my ability. And so something like the Refabrication Committee, I've DPS'd it and I have tanked it. So I'm very familiar with the mechanics, and so when people continue to DPS the boss after I call stop DPS, it kind of annoys me, because I'm saying it for a reason. And at this level of rating, you should know to respect and pay attention to those callouts and things like that. So I really don't like vHoff as a raid lead. I love doing vHoff, I just don't like leading it. And thank you TreeX for appreciating YouTube content. I promise I will have some more coming out. It's just I'm very busy with coursework right now, trying to figure out my schedule and things like that. So I haven't had much time to kind of record content. I do have another video coming out. I believe it's comparing imperfect and perfect sets. And then the next piece of content I'm working on is comparing Burning Spellweave to Sororia in mobile fights. So you guys will be able to see if Sororia and Burning Spellweave are pretty much equal when it comes to more mobile fights. Then I will update my red and green CPs for tanking and things like that. So, like I said, the next stream is going to be Sunday night. It's going to be Cloud Rest +1 with Hellfire Dominion. Just going to be farming things out, and we're going to have a couple of goals I have set up for the team there. We're going to try to meet those goals. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys on the next stream.